Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and I've got some Grand Challenge gameplay for you guys. Now, this is going to be some gameplay with a deck that you guys commented on my last video, as promised, obviously. Now, this deck is actually freaking amazing. It is newly buffed, and it is just an absolute menace. It's very valuable. We are up against another Mortar deck. That is interesting. I'm playing a lot of Mortar today, but this is the perfect opportunity for me to show you guys that this deck is absolutely killer. Now, we're just going to counter that Mortar really easily, and he's going to go for the Musketeer. I think I'm going to let that Musketeer get a shot. Now, one thing you can do is you can play a Miner to be sneaky, let the tower lock onto the Archer Queen, then use the Miner, and the tower will lock onto the Miner instead, and look at all of that damage we're going to get right off the start. Now, guys, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, because the Royal Tournament is tomorrow, and I don't mean to brag or anything, but I am a bit of a Mega Draft champion myself, so I am going to be posting a video to give you guys some good tips for the Mega Draft. Hopefully we can get you guys, you know, a top 1000 finish, or get you to those 15 wins, or whatever you're looking for those trade tokens. He's going to go for a Mortar. I'm literally just going to poison. If they're going to overcommit like that, like, don't be afraid to just play your poison, get that chip damage, and, you know, I'm just going to let it sit and go, and then we're going to get a shot on the tower on the left side. Hopefully we can get one more, and then we will ignore that tower, because, you know what, it's better to have one tower super low and then chip down the other tower than to take it and let the king tower activate, and then your Miner doesn't get as much value. So we're just going to wait. Hopefully he counters those guards. That would be an ideal situation. He is going to counter them, so I'm going to go for a Miner behind the tower, and then I'm going to go for the EvoMortar. What that does is if he plays a counter, hopefully it pulls the counter down. He's not going to play a counter, because this guy is a genius, so we're not going to get that, but we are going to get a lock. Let's go for the Knight in the pocket, because now the towers are locked onto the Knight, which is going to give that Goblin extra value, which is amazing. He's going to go for the Golden Knight. Now I'm going to show you guys a trick if he pops the ability. If you play a card behind the Golden Knight, you can fully counter his dash. We actually might have to wait here. Let's play the guards behind like this, and then let's play a defensive Mortar so that he can't get onto the tower. It's going to get splashed, but that's okay. His Mortar is going to be annoying, but all we have to do is just kite. So let's play the Knight here now, and then let's play a poison for some really good value on both of those Mortars, and we should be okay. Let's just kind of wait and see. It's like he's playing a version of Expo, honestly, which is interesting. I'm going to let that Mortar lock onto our tower. I'm going to go for a Miner on his tower. The Mortar's only going to get one shot, not a big deal. Remember, guys, Mortar is not going to make you lose a game with one shot unless it's the EvoMortar. Let's play the Knight right here. Also, guys, if you want to run EvoMortar or EvoKnight, you have both options. Both are good. I just play EvoMortar because of preference. He's going to go for the Musketeer. I'm just going to poison for some really good value. And that's what's so annoying about this deck, is you can just spam those poisons. Plus the OP Archer Queen and the ability. It is just a wicked deck, and let's get right into the next one. Alright, you guys, really quick, want to give a quick shout out to this comment while we do this next match. Honestly, I found it pretty funny, and, you know, I gotta acknowledge the community. He's gonna go for the King Tower activation. 9,000 days or whatever for asking for a 1v1 is funny. You know, I might have to accept that after a little bit. We'll see. He's gonna get the Fisherman pull on our Archer Queen, so unfortunately she's gonna be in range of everything, but that's okay. His little prince is gonna start going sickle mode on us as well, but we will be okay, and we will counter that whole push. Now, he does have the King Tower activation. There are the Royal Recruits. I feel like we play that every single day in these grand challenges. Let's play the guards to split. Having Lumberjack is a bit of a red flag for there being a balloon in this deck, but who knows. Let's see. We're gonna have to defensive Miner here. We don't catch all of the guards, but that's okay. Let's use our Archer Queen ability here, and then we will shred that Fisherman. We will take a bit of damage, but that's okay. We are sitting okay here, and I could go for the Mortar, but I don't think I will just yet. He's going to play his Little Prince, so our Archer Queen's going to do some good damage to him. He's also going to go for the Little Prince ability, which is interesting. So I'm going to play the Knight right on the Little Prince in a second here, once all that, and then the Guardian should pull as well, and we should take out the Little Prince, which is nice. And then let's go for a Mortar. He's going to go for a Balloon. I did call it. That is pretty crazy timing, though, the fact that the Balloon came as soon as we played the Mortar. Let's Snowball, and then I don't think we're going to have to play another counter. Hopefully it doesn't get a hit. I would be depressed if it does. We will take some death damage, but that's okay. Now, really good tip for this deck is play your Archer Queen in the back, because if you are playing her right in the middle of something, she's going to take a lot of damage, and she's quite an expensive card, so you do want to be careful doing that. Let's play the Knight for these Skeleton Dragons, and then let's actually go for the EvoMortar. He's playing way too aggressive. That Snowball was a bit of an overcommitment, so we will get the EvoMortar lock. I'm going to play a Miner behind the tower to pull anything that he plays behind the tower. The Lumberjack Will he go back for the miner? He will. Let's use the Archer Queen ability, and let's Snowball as well to interrupt everything. And then I'm going to play the Knight, and I'm going to defensive poison actually, guys, because the defensive poison is going to get some wicked value out of all of this. If he goes for a balloon, I can use my mortar to pull. That poison is the MVP of this video. Holy, that was nice. Let's get the Archer Queen down to take all of this out, and I don't think we'll have to pop the ability right away. Let's pop it now, and then let's play the Knight in front, and we should be okay. And then let's just drop the poison on the tower. Nice, that is wicked, and that should be game. I believe we will be okay. I don't think we'll lose a tower in this amount of time. Let's play the guards in the middle in case he uses that little prince ability. Then we will play the E-Spirit, and then we will play the Knight to defend. That is good game, and let's give him a good luck. Alright, last matchup, little bit of a later upload for today. I am sorry about that. I am a university student, so sometimes things come up unexpectedly, but that is okay. We will go for the E-Spirit. He will get the King Tower activation. Honestly, that was stupid of me to cycle my E-Spirit like that. That kind of just gave him a free King Tower activation. So if you are going to cycle, try not to do your E-Spirit like that. At least unless you have to. I mean, like, it's not the end of the world if you do. I'm not going to pop my Archer Queen ability. Holy, we are having a stroke right now. Let's go for the Mortar. He's going to play a Hog Rider. The nice thing about this deck as well is having the guards is a really good counter for Hog Rider. If you are struggling against Hog Rider, I would definitely recommend this deck because Hog Rider struggles with the guards, especially Hog Earthquake, because they can't log to take your guards out, so they have to log and Earthquake, which is like 5 elixir plus the Hog Rider. That's 9 elixir. So that's everything with a 3 elixir counter that you play. You should be able to kind of have some luck. He's gonna go for the monk. I went for the Archer Queen. I'm gonna be honest, I thought he played a little prince. I don't know why. I'm not rocking with any volume right now, so his monk is definitely going to counter our Archer Queen. But let's pop the ability here to force out the ability and also take the Musketeer down. There is the ability, but that is okay. He kind of played it a little bit late. I'm going to cycle the E-Spirit in the back since he already has the King Tower activated. And then let's go for the Mortar. Monk will get one little slap on our Mortar, but that's okay. The E-Spirit should interrupt the cannon, but he plays the log, which was actually well played. But let's go for the guards because he played the log. And then I'm going to go for a miner as well. And he should be in a bit of trouble here. Let's play the E-Spirit to help out. There are the Evo Skeletons. And he's going to go for a Hog Rider. We're going to have to let that Hog Rider go because we're going to have to Snowball these Evo Skeletons in a second here. Let's go for the Snowball now, and we will get all the Evo Skeletons. I can see that this dude wants to be tricky by playing the Monk and then using the ability against us to stop the Evo Skeletons. 20% battery. Let's go for the EvoMortar, and then let's play the Knight in front for that cannon. There's the cannon, not going to work, my brother. And let's play the miner on the tower to pull any counters behind the tower, which will make it harder for him to kite the mortar. Let's use the E-Spirit. He's going to play the monk, which was a good play. That's going to counter our EvoMortar, which is depressing. Let's play the guards right here. And then we won't get a shot on tower, but that's okay. Let's go for the mortar because the guards are going to shred that guy down. Let's go for a poison on that Musketeer. He plays the cannon out of range, which was a mistake. And let's play the E-Spirit, and then let's get our guards down so that we can counter this Hog Rider. And then I'm going to go for the Mortar again. Monk is definitely an annoying card to deal with, but if he keeps popping his ability for our Mortar, then we are chilling. Let's go for the poison. And then just kind of wait and see what happens. There is the monk down. The Musketeer should go down as well. I'm going to cycle another miner because he is stuck playing defense. And then there is the Evo Skeletons. I'm going to Snowball right here, so he has no chance of getting that monk down. He's going to go for the prediction log, but again, our guards are going to be okay. He's also going to Fireball. He's overcommitted at this point. Let's go for the EvoMortar, and then let's go for the miner on the tower. He's going to have to pop the monk ability, and then we got the miner on the tower. Let's poison right here, I believe, is a good spot in case he plays any counters. Then let's play the Knight in front to kind of stop the monk from getting a hit on the mortar and just force him to kind of play a little bit more. Let's play another mortar here to pull that Hog Rider. Let's go for the miner right in front, so if he plays the skeletons, our mortar will hit the skeletons, hopefully. Alright, let's just wait and see. I'm going to play the E-Spirit in a second. Let's go for the E-Spirit here. And then we will E-Spirit, and then let's play the Knight as well, just to kind of help out so that the Musketeer doesn't do anything crazy. Hog Rider will get 2 hits, but I'm going to start to cycle, I believe. I'm going to go for the miner, and I'm going to go for a poison, and then let's go for the E-Spirit here, and we will counter those Evo Skellies, and then let's play the Mortar up high. Let's go for another Snowball, and then let's go for another miner, and then let's play a poison again. and it's going to be close, but I believe we got this. We'll use the E-Spirit to interrupt the Hog. Good game. Thank you so much for watching. That was a close game, and I will see you guys in the next one.